turn off the TV.
Good idea. Hello, folks. We're live. It's Super Sunday. I'm choking. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Beer Reviews. Beverage Rambles live from a remote location. He's normally in Georgia. Dazzling Dave is also in Louisiana. So,
good morning, Dave.
Here's
John.
What's up, buddy?
Good morning to you.
Here's the beer I've got.
Oh, you're kidding. Let me do something else, man. I got something else. I'm not doing the same thing you're doing again. This is like second time like 3 weeks.
Y'all did the Schlitz Bowl, the Gold Bowl. So
yeah. No. Well, it wasn't planned. He just picked something, and I picked something. We never communicate about that.
It wasn't planned.
Okay.
Focus.
Last. That is it. Bon voyage, anchor.
Yep.
Can you come back in another hour?
Better not stay past that checkout time, or you're going to pay for another day. Okay.
Right.
No, I wouldn't about that. Okay.
Well, I'm leaving in the morning, so I have one more day. So.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Okay.
Winemaker selection from Walmart. Champagne, the Brut. 11% ABV. Did a review of this. Of course, it was like under $5, and that's what I have today. And I had to go get me a sandwich. There's nothing down there to eat that has any salt in the lobby. So
got the free
soak up all that alcohol, So
got the free breakfast though.
Yeah, it's free. I'm not complaining about it. I'm not complaining. I had 2 bagels and a cup of coffee. But if I'm gonna be drinking this, I need some meat.
Yeah.
Or something strong. So I'll just finish off a sandwich.
Christine, 4.9%. Winemakers selection. Champagne, right? No bubbly. What is it called?
Sparkling wine, they like to call it. But Brut is their Brut champagne, 11%. And I think you did a review of this too, right?
Yes.
They have to call it sparkling wine because it's not made in Champagne, France. That's why they have to call it sparkling wine.
Right.
Yeah. What do you have today? Something from Florida, I'll bet you.
Yes, I do. Coral Head. And I've had this before. I haven't had this one. So this it's a little old. April 13, 2023. So IPAs are best drinking fresh. So we'll crack this up and see what it's all about. I don't know if I would have paid $3.50 for something that wasn't fresh.
Was this at your specialty store or someplace else?
This was a gift from Jay.
Okay.
Like I said, I've had it before, and it came in and highly recommended by people that like these kinds of IPAs. So.
And what's the ABV?
It's 7%. This is out of Tampa, Florida. Beer Advocate. Oh, lo and behold, somebody else put. All right. So we move past that.
You saw my review, huh?
Yes, Jay. I saw your review. I didn't know it was there. It gets a very good rating of 87. That's because you gave it a very good rating. There's like 3 reviews on this, and 2 of them are 4, and yours is way up there. Yours is almost like the top of excellent.
The one I had the last time was really good. It was delicious. Maybe the first time we had a bad batch or something.
I don't know. I could barely smell this.
Yeah, but you had smelling problems yesterday, like with that Jameson orange, and I thought that orange was full of orange flavor, orange aroma.
Yeah, I got some kind of sinus infection going on. I got to go see the doctor, so I really can't smell things too well. I can taste, but I can't smell too well. So yeah, this is coming in kind of an opaque. You can kind of see through it, but you kind of can't. So it's got some bubbles sticking to the side of the glass. This is a local pub around here everybody likes to go to. Bulldog. It's been around many decades. So,
all right. So let me pour this thing here.
Thing?
It is a thing. It's not a person or a place. Anchor Steam Beer. Steam beer. They're not really sure why they call it that, because it was something to do with this process. But it didn't really mean too much. But that name caught on, and they hurried up and trademarked steam beer so nobody else could use it. So everybody else came up with the name California Common to differentiate it. Now
well, obviously, since they're no longer in business, California Lager was also popular too.
Yeah. Okay, so let me turn off the lamps,
because the steam beer is the signature.
You can see that it's very dark for a California Common. It's unusual for Anchor to be this dark. It is. You can see through it, though, sort of.
Never remembered Anchor Steaming being this dark.
Yeah, so it's amber, which is weird. It has a thick eggshell colored head. Now I'm going to show the website. It's what they say about it.
And do they have a picture of that beer poured? Because I want to verify that stuff has never been this dark.
It says, now look what they say. Legend has it that the name Steam comes from the steam that billowed into the San Francisco sky as freshly made brews cooled on brewery rooftops. The unique taste comes from over a century of refinement. The result, an American classic that is as crisp and complex and utterly refreshing as ever. Balanced hops, bright amber, rich and refreshing. So the legend has it. That's what I'm saying. They don't really know what it means. Let's see if they show it poured. They fermented outdoors because there used to be a lack of refrigeration. Obviously, that would not be the case today. But it's always cold at night in San Francisco, so it's going to be cold. 35 bitterness units. Let's see. Back of the can. There's somebody holding a tall.
That was a stereotype.
No, they don't show any pictures of it being poured.
See if you can find a picture of it somewhere. Because I do not remember this stuff being so dark.
No. Well, they're just not.
I'll find one.
They're not going to cooperate. Okay. Yeah, visit us. Yeah, never mind that. If you click on that, it says no tours available.
What is it? Well, gee, I wonder why. Oh man.
But they're keeping the website up. I think they're anticipating that maybe somebody will come in and buy it and start brewing again, and they can just, restart the whole process. I mean, it's only been closed down for 3 weeks or so. It's not like.
And whatever that's out in the market right now, that's it. No more. Just get it while you can.
Yeah, because they're not producing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Enjoy.
We're praying, hoping somebody buys us out. So, yeah. But
okay, I found a picture of that beer, the old style. I just went on Google, typed in Anchor Steam, and then hit images. And if you go down, there's a bottle of the old label, and that stuff is not amber. It is rich, dark, golden color.
Yeah, I thought the beer was good when I had it. The steam, obviously, the price point was a little much for a lot of folks to get it, especially when you
Nah,
got it here in Alabama.
that's not the color of that beer. I would dare say that's not even Anchor Steam you're drinking.
It might be their Christmas ale, maybe.
No.
No. No, we did a review on this yesterday.
It's not that different, I guess.
I'm not going to say anything about it. We'll let Jay go ahead and talk about it.
I like the old label better, but oh well.
I just remember the story of Fritz Maytag talking about how he saved the beer, came and rescued it when it was about to go down.
It was out of business. This is not the first time it went out of business. They went out of business in 1966. They were shut down, and then he came in, and it was, same thing. Like about a month later, he got it rolling again. But he's like, man, this place is filthy. We need to clean it up. No wonder the beer tastes bad half the time. Y'all never clean? And they're like, no. So,
cleanliness.
They had one employee left. By the time they shut down, they had one employee. He was doing all the brewing. That was how bad it was. It was he bought it for, basically just paid the debt and agreed to pay the note. And
became successful. And then all of a sudden now was it just competition? That was the main reason, competition, or just, the market was very too competitive?
Nobody was buying it because they were running after every new craft with silly putty in it.
I just want to make a statement about what happens with some of these businesses. We all know our beloved Al Copeland in New Orleans was the king of chicken. Rumor has it that if there was an upstart business that was any kind of competition to his beloved Popeye's fried chicken, and he liked the concept, he would actually go in and partner with them, promote their business, run it all the way up, and then they'd run it into the ground. To the point of where the owner would sign over to him to get out of the debt, and then they would close that business and incorporate that food into their concepts.
Kind of like
that's merely rumor. Yeah. But there's a lot of powerful corporations that'll do that. They'll come in and they'll shut a business down.
Yeah, they buy the competition to get rid of the competition. Okay, Jean, you got the winemaker.
And basically, they'll take it, absorb it into their own corporation under another name.
Because they own it, yeah.
All right, all of you, and Jay about to bring up the site, and that's what I have there. I got the winemaker selection, Brut, champagne, or sparkling wine, I should say. Crisp flavors of apple, pear, and citrus with a vibrant floral aroma. So this is what I have. I got this glass. It was just right up the corner. I went ahead and said, the plastic cup wouldn't done the thing for me. I know we talked about it, Jay, but I got the glass. It was only $1 and change, so oh well. But here it is.
Right, you said you had hotel cups. I said use a hotel cup.
Yeah, so really nice. Had this before. It is going pretty well with the sandwich I just finished. This turkey bacon sandwich. So I had to put some salt in my body because I said, free breakfast yet, but there was no bacon or nothing. So not complaining. So I went to Walmart, grabbed me a sandwich, and so there you go. But it's hot, as you can tell. It is. When I went outside this morning, woo, man, that heat just hit right in my face.
It's not even 10 o'clock here. And,
10:50 here. Yeah, I mean 9:50. Excuse me, 9:50 here.
Now, John, do you see the pairing idea? They call it a five item berry mimosa.
Right. I see some of the recipes that they have. You can sort of place strawberries and raspberries, blueberries, and champagne fruit. Add some orange juice. I've never been a fan of mimosas. I've had them, folks. I just never really been, really into that. I just say if I'm gonna, let me just drink the champagne by itself without the orange juice. That would be my, combined with all the eggs and the bacon and the sausage and ham and prime rib, whatever, these breakfast places, and just forget the orange juice and coffee.
Breakfast.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, but I'm saying, I'm not going to add any orange juice to my thing. Just give me the damn champagne. I'll be happy. So.
Now, did you see where did you see the country where that sparkling wine?
Spain. From Spain. So this is contracted and sold. I'm guessing it's not just Walmart. I'm thinking other stores will probably get this sparkling wine. We don't know where.
I think it is made by the wine group as a Walmart only product.
Okay. Same people behind the Oak Leaf brand of
wines. Same people make Oak Leaf. Yeah, Winemaker Selection is a little higher grade.
Right. And so far they've done well. Again, the price point is pretty good. $5. Some places could be more, could be less. Again, all depends where you live, what territory you live in. So here's what my champagne looks like. Excuse me, sparkling wine. Nice, bubbly. Definitely getting the apples and the pear aromas on this. And I've been sipping on this right now. So I kept it in my little cooler here. I've had a bunch of ice and a bunch of other things I have in my cooler. Even that Mississippi beer I bought yesterday, I'm going to bring for Wednesday. So let's have at it. Cheers.
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 Now, I mentioned the pairings I said I had a sandwich, but also I had some poultry in it. Something fried would probably go good with this. Fried turkey wings or chicken wings or even, just some fried, traditional whole fried chicken breast. With the bone and all that, we definitely will go with this. With sparkling wine, especially this type, you can pair with any food.
How you like this price?
Yeah, like I said, the price is great. I mean, if it's successful to get this, and I know Andre, which is I think called.
Oddly enough, there's orange juice down at the bottom of that.
Yeah, Andre. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see that.
Oddly enough. They're listening to every word we're saying, man.
Andre is, I think, would say fair to say is probably another budget for type of sparkling wine. You can get just about anywhere. I think average price between $5 to $6. No, between $5 to $7, and that's okay. But this is pretty good. I mean, if you're really, like I said, really on a budget, you're looking for something, you don't want to spend $10 for a type of sparkling wine or rosé. And if you could find this or something within this price range for around close to $5, I say go ahead and get this.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I do. I enjoyed it when I reviewed it. And of course, you saw my review. I had a difficult time trying to open up that cork, but I got it open anyway. But it was, but yeah, I mean, for the price one, I could see, New Year's Eve or whatever, having this if you're, two bottles of these, you and a friend just having a good time and just enjoying the evening. And hey, what's wrong? Ring in the new year. Happy New Year. So there you go. Give my review. Score later.
You do know it's August.
He's saying you could bring it for New Year's Eve.
All right, we're looking at Coral Reef. It's an IPA from Brewery in Tampa, Florida. It's coming at 7% alcohol. It looks like it's slightly hazed. That's not it. Slightly hazed. That's not it. That's not it. There it is. Coral Head. I'm not really smelling much. I got a little something going on with my sinuses. To me, it just smells like refrigerator. Go ahead and taste it, because I can taste.
Okay. They got Centennial, Citra, El Dorado, Magnum, and Strata hops.
I taste all the hops. It's very strong in hops. You know what? This one is pretty good.
Yeah, I told you. It was a lot better than the previous one.
But I picked this up probably about 6 weeks ago, and we tried it, and it wasn't that good, remember?
Yeah, it was kind of bleh. It was too bitter. It was like drinking. But now
it kind of had it had that new school IPA thing going on with it.
Yeah, this one is more traditional. Maybe they changed it. I don't know, but it tells you on where store I bought it at.
That's weird. I don't know where you bought this at.
Rouse's.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was at Rouse's yesterday where I got the my Mississippi beer.
I bought my 4-pack of the Quista Paces, and it was I think $11.99 for the 4-pack, so the 349 is like whatever. But yeah, this one's pretty good. It tastes like a West Coast style with a whole lot of hoppy punch to it. So it's almost perfect. That's strange.
I'm glad you tried it because I as soon as I tasted it, I knew it was different from the one we tried. And the one we tried was not old.
No. And it was Coral Head that we had.
Yeah, it was Coral Head.
That's strange. Yeah, if you look at the can, it's got, I would assume that's that brain coral.
Yeah, with all the fish around it.
Yeah, a little fish around it. You know, it kind of reminds me of. I'm not surprised we'll see Nemo floating around on there anywhere.
No.
But yeah, it's kind of a cool looking can. I like the cartoon art on it. I like that it's not like too busy. Like some of them they get too busy with their art.
Yeah, it's just the sea, the water.
Yeah.
There's nothing about the devil, like some of these brewing companies are a bunch of idiots. Like,
devil is coming to get you now tonight.
They're stupid, you know. Like,
you kind of get that little under the sea little song by Disney in your head. I think that's from Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
original one.
Or maybe you might think of the song "Octopus's Garden" by the Beatles.
No, it's a cartoon. I think cartoons.
Yeah, that song is kind of like a cartoon song if you ever hear it. It's kind of like a kid's song. All right.
Wow, this is strange, man. I'm still trying to figure out why I wasn't done with my review.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for giving me a time limit, though, and not telling me.
Yeah,
the timer went off. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really surprised that the flavor profile is different from the first time we tried. That's weird. That's really weird.
I know.
Because if I'm not, if memory serves me correct, what we tried was something like a new school IPA. It almost had like that new stuff about IPAs that neither of us like, you know, kind of like that cereal grain milkiness and stuff going on with it.
I just remember that it was like bleh with bitterness. It was like there was no flavor. It was just, and we like bitter beers, but it was just so bleh.
Yeah, well, this is really balanced. I mean, I hope they're not having any QA issues.
Well, you know, these little companies, you know.
I would definitely buy this again on second try. I would pick it up. You know, so like again, I don't know if it's. I don't know why they were different. I have no clue. I'd like to actually contact the company and ask them that.
Yeah, because the one we had when we first had it, it was like 2 weeks old. Remember that? It was like really fresh, but it tasted bad.
I'd like to ask them, you know, like why was the beer different in the same label, same advertisement, same style?
Yeah, go back and watch our video again, and then.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, we weren't too favorable on it, but this is like it's like night and day. It's unbelievable how much of a different beer this is coming out of the same can, design, same label, same name.
So you think it's worth the $3.49?
As long as it comes through in this style, I don't know if I want to gamble again.
Right.
I might get the other style and be disappointed again and never buy their beer again.
That is
the problem with some of these smaller breweries is that the inconsistency that's happening here.
Yeah.
You're not going to get this with any Anheuser-Busch product, any Coors product.
I agree.
Any Coors product, Heineken. You're not going to get an inconsistency with the QA on this. It's always going to be the same, no matter where you buy it at.
You're not going to say, "Oh, we had a bad Miller High Life batch." No. Those are the last.
Compared to now, what's the ABV on this one again? That ABV on that IPA is what again?
75. Oh, 75 bitterness units, 7 alcohol.
Compare this to some of the more commercial brand IPAs, say Sweetwater or
I don't know. I haven't had a Sweetwater product in so long. I forgot what they taste like.
Well, y'all get Sweetwater down there. What's going on?
Not too much.
What the hell?
Not too much. I went
the proximity between Louisiana.
I'm telling you, this is a quick market here. They'll put something out, and if it's selling, they'll load it up. If it stops selling, the distributors they'll say we don't want this, and then no one can get it.
So no grace period, no mercy. Like, hey, just like with Genesee.
The grace period.
Louisiana.
You don't get that.
Yeah, the grace period is a week. Grace period is a week.
Never had.
Wow.
Grace period is a week. Those are the last 2 cans. Hold on, let me say this. Those are the last 2 cans that Rouse has had. Now, that doesn't mean they didn't restock it. I mean, they could have restocked it. I don't know. Now,
doesn't mean that they didn't change the style and didn't tell anyone.
Exactly.
Hello?
I don't.
Urban South did that. Remember Urban South with their Holy Roller? It was originally a West Coast style.
Again, it's
and all of a sudden, boom.
People love what they love down there. It's either the Bud Ice, the Miller High Lifes, and
right. But the thing is, you don't take your flagship beer and totally change the style and continue to call it the same name, the same can, and putting it out without even telling anyone. All of a sudden, overnight, boom, we're Cloudy IPA. You could have just as well.
If this gentleman, I just saw this comment. If you can get Sweetwater beers up in Pittsburgh, like, wow, I mean, Louisiana, wow.
I don't know what to say either.
Beer, so.
We had Sweetwater in every store, and overnight, no store had it.
No.
Okay, like overnight. Okay, now this smells not like a lot. It just has a little bread.
In North Shore, I'll have to check next time I roll over there.
Okay,
I run across some stuff over there.
Now I'm gonna do a little review and give a score.
All right,
smells like bread crust. Tastes like.
Even though I still was not finished with my review.
I can't understand what's going on with this beer. We drank it yesterday, and I said, well, we had a lot of other beers, so maybe that influenced it. And we were saying it tastes like tea, like unsweetened tea, brown tea leaves. And you know what? It still tastes like unsweetened brown tea leaves. Now, I don't know about you, but when I drink a beer, I don't want it to taste like unsweetened tea. It has a little bread crust. There's no sweetness in this beer, though. It's like 1 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness is like 3 out of 5 bitterness units, but it tastes like the bitterness is coming from tea leaves instead of hops. Hey, maybe the last month of operations, the company was saying, look, just use all these ingredients. We don't want it wasted. Just use it. Well, it's not really the right stuff, boss. Just use it, So medium bodied, dry finish. This is not the Anchor Steam I ever tasted. This is like Anchor Amber Tea. Anchor Amber Tea, Okay, well.
Like sunken steamer. Yeah. Like you sunk.
Okay, I'm gonna score this thing. All beers are things, but this particular thing, I'm gonna score it 78 out of 100. It's a C+. It's high average, but that ain't saying much. Sorry, Anchor. Y'all don't. If you don't fix your problems, you're gonna go out of business. You better. Oh wait, never mind. Bad joke. As far as promos, Wednesday we have a theme called Mississippi beers, and I have to buy Mississippi beer. Oh yeah, I have to work with that. Hopefully I can find a single, but man, I bet you I'm gonna be stuck. Look at you with Southern Prohibition.
That's it. That's all I got.
Get that. We get Southern Prohibition, and who's the other guy? Is that the company out of
Hattiesburg,
Mississippi?
Yeah, we get the pecan and all that stuff.
No, you're thinking of Lazy Magnolia from
Kill Mississippi. Yeah, where that crook Brett Favre lives in. But anyway,
that's his words. I didn't
say anything.
Warriors can go after Jean, not me. Look,
Brett Favre.
Look,
Favre.
I may have to buy a whole 6-pack of Mississippi beer, but I'm gonna try to find a single. But I bet you I'm gonna get stuck with a 6-pack. But if I have to buy a 6-pack of the pecan, I don't mind. That's a good beer. And then Friday is Fandango Friday. Any liquor or liqueur, and you're gonna like the liqueur I'm bringing.
I'm in the hunt for liquor. I may go to Costco today and find something, but then again, you know what? Alabama prices. I'll wait till I get to Georgia.
Don't be dumb. You can buy liquor in Georgia, and you don't have to pay double the price in taxes. And then next Sunday is
Super Sunday. I've seen it. I went to ABC yesterday. Like, oh hell no!
Next Sunday.
Goodbye.
Next Sunday is Super Sunday. So bring another item. Tomorrow morning at dawn. Well, I have to go to work tomorrow. Never mind. Well, maybe so. No, anyway. All right. Anyway,
you have a cocktail in the morning. Ain't gonna hurt you at work. Won't do no such thing.
People at work say, "You all right?"
Great. A little exuberant, a little happy, but hey, gotta go.
No, you want to be smart. Don't be stupid. But sometime tomorrow, at some point, I'm gonna do Sazerac Rye, which I can get around here for about $19.
Memories of a very fun tour the three of us took. We need to do it again. 3 the hard way.
Yeah, that was fun. And it's gonna finally focus. Thank you, $30 camera. And it's gonna go up against. Whoops, got to turn around back. It's gonna go up against Bullet Rye, 95 proof. So this should be a good showdown. Indiana Rye versus Louisiana Rye / Kentucky Rye. I hope Sazerac wins because I just prefer it, I think, in my head. And this will run about $25. Sazerac Rye running about 18 sometimes if you get lucky, but 19. Okay, so that's it. And now Jean's going to give his score and do any promos. He's going to talk about hotel breakfast. Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, good thing I had the sandwich. It's kind of helping fill up that, it was a good idea to have that sandwich. Let's put it that way. Anyway, winemaker selection. I'm going to give this an 89. Was that
part of Louisiana, but it's off the coast of Mississippi?
What?
Chandelier Islands.
Oh,
I had their sour. I had Chandelier Islands. I had one of their sours. I think it was called the something. I had one of their sours. I think we did a Wednesday night get together doing sours, and I bought one of the beers at the store when I used to live here. Yeah, it was really good. At that point, I was still on the fence about sours, but now, being as the sours are perfect this time of year right now. Sours and wheat beers and Berliner Weiss for sure. So anyway,
Jay, make a recommendation on a rye. Wild turkey. Can't go wrong.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, that's on my to-buy list.
I'm going to give this
a little bottle.
I'm going to give this wine, sparkling wine. I'm going to give this an 89 out of 100. It's not as big as some of the other sparkling wines, say champagnes, but good enough. It does the job. Very good flavor, and you're not spending a lot of money. So 89 out of 100 for this one. As far as videos, promos, I got 2 videos.
Let me interrupt.
Okay, sure.
How does that Brut hold up against J. Roger Brut or Andre Brut?
I would say better than Andre, but J. Brut, that's even 10 times better.
Yeah. Come on, J. Roger.
J. Roger is a lot better.
Okay.
But Andre in this, I would lean more towards this than Andre.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt your promo.
Yeah. So was that it?
All that sugary stuff will give you a headache and a hangover.
This is perfect for me. 11%, dry, simple, nice, cold, refreshing. I've iced this thing down really nice. And
I'd drink a
this is
ton
just
of water
perfect.
after that if I were you.
Was that it?
I said I'd drink a ton of water.
Oh, yeah. Believe me, my cooler's plethora of water right here. Like yesterday,
Yeah,
I had bought a 20
you get all that
case.
sugar. You'll get a headache for sure.
Yeah. I bought a 20 case of water before I left to come to Mobile. I had bought a case of water and threw it in my cooler and made the drive down here, and I still got more. And I drank, me, my goddaughter, and one of her friends, we drank a plethora of water yesterday. I say, hey, drink water. Do not drink anything else, guys. Just drink this water. And they did.
Nah, this heat here, man.
It's hot yesterday.
And you gotta drink water before you even go outside.
Of course. That's how bad it
So
is.
here in my area, we have two temperatures on our water right now: hot and warm.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy.
We have no cold water.
So
it's been that hot for so long. It's been hot like this since June.
Yeah, June, late May.
And yesterday, I was driving through the park. Yesterday. One of the parks I used to go to, I walk, and I used to do all my walks, and still probably one of the best parks in Mobile, in my opinion. They had the launch pad packed, the splash pad, excuse me, packed with people just running through the water, this and that, just getting wet and everything. There was so many people there, so trying to cool down,
and if you want to exercise, you better get it in before the sun comes up.
Or late in the afternoon. When
the heat around here, the heat's radiating all the way to midnight.
So
it doesn't cool down. I think we got to like 84 at like 6 a.m. here.
Yeah. It was like in the 80s this morning when I got up this morning.
Today, it's supposed to
have a coffee.
It's supposed to be a clean, cool 100 degrees.
Yes. So the two beers I have up right now, I got the Brooklyn Pulp Art Imperial IPA and the Harpoon Oktoberfest. This is the beer I picked up yesterday. This is from Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is from Naked River Brewing Company. This is their Naked Light Pilsner.
That almost looks like
Natural
light label.
By the writing and all, yeah.
But
even with right down at the bottom, the only difference is that's green and the lettering and everything.
And the bridge
light is blue.
And when I saw this bridge, I first thought it might be the Huey P. Long Bridge, but no, that's not. This bridge right here.
That looks like one of those bridges from that movie, Bridges Over Madison County, that Clint Eastwood made with
Meryl Streep,
his girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the beer I got. This is from Chattanooga, Tennessee. So I'll be looking for other things before I leave early in the morning tomorrow. Hard liquor spirits won't be that. This is the beer I have that I'll be bringing, of course, on Wednesday for Mississippi Beers. Devil Harvest. I've had this. It's a pale ale and did an IPA. Okay.
Oh,
no, it's a breakfast IPA.
They stuck IPA on that beer. That used to be a pale ale.
Devil Harvest from Southern Prohibition Brewing Company, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Got this, and I will find a spirit that is very inexpensive and cheap when I go back to Georgia for Fandango Friday, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, and of course your show with Mississippi Beers Wednesday night, 7:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Next Sunday, I'll be, of course, in Georgia. Have something, whatever that is, for Super Sunday. Same time, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific.
There is a breakfast IPA by that company.
And that's all I got. Thank you, Jay. It's good to be back in the Central Time Zone for a day and a half.
Right.
My body's going to be different.
TBBC brewing out of Tampa, Florida. 7% alcohol. This is definitely a West Coast style. Still like to find out why the first time we tried it, it tasted completely different and looked different too. This is clear. It did have a little like opaqueness going on with it, but it's kind of cleared up. So I guess all that has gone to the bottom. of the glass. Not really. It must just been carbonation or something. Who knows? I tasted it. I like it. It's delicious. The hops are blending together pretty good. I wish I could smell it, but I can't. But I can taste it. There's a lot of hops in it. There's a slight bitterness going on with this. But, you know, I'm kind of inclined toward the bitter type beers. So, you know, I'm going to give this a really great score. I just would like to find out why this beer was different the first time we tried it. Remember, I told you I'm never buying this again because it doesn't taste good.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it tastes great. Strange. Yeah, I would definitely buy this again. As a matter of fact, as soon as I see this again, I'm going to pick it up, and we'll do another duo review on this. It's got to be revisited.
How do you score it?
Oh, this? Give it a 94. It's almost really darn good. You know, I can't really give it a favorable score because I've got this thing going on for some reason. So that's affecting the taste. But what I do taste is really good. I do like the fact that it's clear. I just don't understand why the beer was different the first time we got it. That's a really good rye. I would highly recommend that one. It's coming in at 101.
Well, there's two of them. There's the 101 and the 81. The first one I showed was the 81. This is the 101.
Don't even waste your money on the 81. If you want to make 81, put a little water in this one. If you want to get more liquor. That's it. That's what's going to bring it down to the 81. Is you just putting some water in it. You know that.
So you're saying don't buy the 81?
Why would you? You got this is a higher concentration, and all you got to do is add a little water to it. I mean, do the math. Okay, it's got to go down 20%. So let 20% water to it.
Of course, the Wild Turkey bourbon is very popular.
No. Oh, that's a sleeper, man. That's a classic sleeper right there. It's Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah.
If you don't like Wild Turkey 101,
don't drink bourbon. Don't ever drink bourbon again. Get out. That's good stuff.
That is, look at it. It's the classic color. Wild Turkey's been around a long time. Never changed their style. Never changed the taste. They changed the label for some reason. I guess they got bought out. Who knows? Who knows what's going on in this wild world of spirits that we live in?
It did get bought out.
Everybody's getting bought out by somebody, whether by Sazerac or this company.
That's usually what it means. When you see labels change on a product, it means they got bought out.
Constellation Brands, they're in the
yeah.
Hey, is it one of the wine companies
a while back and showcase it? And it was the old label, right? You say you picked this up for like $10 or something?
No. This is Wild Turkey 81. This is 101. 81, 101. 81.
The 81 label is the old 101 label.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Google images and you'll see it.
It got bought out by a company called Campari of Italy. Campari. They make vermouth for mixed drinks. Okay,
Isn't International Wine Markets also involved in the spirit business too? Don't they own a couple of brands as well?
Vermouth.
Okay.
Vermouth.
International Wine Market. I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, I know Constellation Brands are in the spirit business too. You know, right? Am I correct?
Who?
Constellation Brands.
Oh yeah, but they mostly got into cannabis and they almost went bankrupt because they didn't make any money off of cannabis.
I'm talking about spirits. They're already in the spirit business.
Yeah, a few. They make a few spirits, yeah, like High West High West.
Right. But it seems like all the spirits that we know that we see are owned by Sazerac or Glenmore or some company, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's how it goes. But as long as they don't change the recipe and just keep it going, that's all that matters. Oh yeah, one more, Jay. One more thing I forgot to show you for my show and tell. Toasting life together. What company is this?
Hold on, it's going to load up. This is Campari Group. These are the people that bought Wild Turkey. These are the brands Campari makes.
Sky,
Campari.
Okay. I know about Sky. Grand Marnier, I know about them. Okay. Wild Turkey, of course. My brother loves Grand Marnier. I can't deal with that. To me, that ain't. Ugh.
Yeah, you put that in your coffee.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Wild Trails. That's popular.
I want to know who the people behind the Kirkland's brands of all of their spirits that they sell at Costco. I wonder if it's Sazerac or groups like this.
Those are usually
That's
bought by companies that just make stuff, and then they'll have other companies that their QA isn't up to snuff on a product, and rather than dumping it, throwing it away, they just don't want to put their name on it. They'll sell it to these other companies, which in turn sell it to a store brand.
okay.
It's business, man.
Cost
It's not about loyalty. Trust me on this.
True, but some of the brands I bought from Costco have been pretty good. The Kirkland's vodka. Well, when
You'll notice
drink vodka.
they'll try to mix it, but you'll notice subtle changes.
And some of their other bourbons. So, yeah, I'm going to be on the lookout this week. My coworker, he goes to Costco a lot, and there's a Costco like less than 10 minutes away, but I have a story about that. But anyway, I bought that Canadian rum from there. The one I bought for Fandango Friday or Thundering Thursday, that green label. Again, would it be Berkshire or whatever? I don't know, whatever it was. That Canadian rum, that was pretty good. Yeah, Costco got some good stuff on their.
I've never been to a Costco store in my life.
Okay, I could send you my card, man. You can.
No, I'm not doing that. If I go, I'm gonna pay. But I just never.
It's just a fancy Sam's, and if you've never been to a Sam's, all they are is Walmart.
And I'm surprised Sam's has not gotten into the spirit business yet. I mean, they do wine and the Members Mark, and of course we know Walmart with the oak leaf and all that stuff. I figured they have, or I'm surprised. I know they do the beer.
You go get your rotisserie chicken,
craft beer,
box. That's it.
And the Rockdale.
Walmart got into beer about 10 years ago with their beautiful Rockdale Ice and Rockdale Premium.
Costco had their own brand of beer for a while too.
They still do. They still do the Kirkland's IPA and some of the other stuff. And
I wouldn't even waste my time, energy, or effort on it.
Even during the holidays, I think one year, it was before I left Mobile in 2019. I saw a big thing, like a big box. It's some holiday cheers. Enjoy it, and have people drinking, having toast. And it looks like they say, "What's this?" Oh yeah, it's a bunch of different beers, like 56 beers. And the price, I think, was like $34 and change for this big box type of thing. And
going to Walmart and well, actually, just about every place around here now is selling 30 packs for $20 of your budget beers, your Miller High Life,
Maltese Best Light,
the light beers, the Natty Lights. You can get, as long as you buy a 30 pack, you're going to pay $20. And you can't go wrong with Miller High Life. Miller High Life, there's no gamble with it. You know what you're going to get from a Miller High Life. You either like it or you don't. I happen to like Miller High Life. So to me, it's a winner.
Yeah, and talking about store brand beers, here's a thing that was exciting, and then it wasn't exciting because the price jumped like $2.
Oh, Trader Joe's.
Yeah. Simple
Right.
times.
Yeah, that stuff's oh geez, it's $8.99 now. No, I didn't keep it.
Hey, no, that's all. Well, the price in Georgia, where I live at, the Trader Joe's, not far from me, that's always been that same price, $8.99 for the 12-pack.
Yeah, it was $6.99.
Why would I go buy that when I can get Miller High Life $20 for 30?
Yeah, it was $6.99.
I mean, that's basically $9. So it's $18 for 24, and you can get 30 for 20. For $2 more, you get 6 more beers.
Exactly.
Tried and true. This is I don't know. This is knockoff beer. Not my jam, man.
Yeah. Before we
it was good when you could get it for $6.99.
Yeah. Any of the Bolson IPAs, I do enjoy those. The double, the hazy, and the American, that's a good buy. $6.99.
That stuff is $3.99.
It's $6.99 in Georgia.
It's $5.99 here.
Yeah.
That's why I said I might move to Louisiana and probably be my last move, and probably end up saying adios for the final time.
You're not going to be able to afford the prices here.
So you can get a night. You can get.
You might want to stick to your higher beer price.
No, but he can get a good deal. He could get a good deal on a house in beautiful New Orleans East.
Oh yeah.
No, I want to go somewhere like
dodging bullets.
Maybe somewhere around Metairie. Maybe somewhere around
Metarie's not going to invite you in.
Somewhere where you are.
They're going to say, okay, rent, sir, it's $1,800.
But if I could rent a house for a good price, then I'm good. I know for me, my father, my family, my mom and my dad would love it. A lot of the Haitian culture, cuisine, food, and all that. They would love living down there.
But I'm kidding about New Orleans East. Some parts of New Orleans East are quiet and don't have a lot of crime.
Or Slidell. What about Slidell?
Well, that's kind of a long drive to New Orleans. You got to go across that that
Saint Slaminy. Saint Slaminy. There's a reason why they call it Saint Slaminy.
Because of Sundays. NFL games.
They don't play.
Yeah. So
it's high prices.
Jay, real quick before we end the show, this is what I bought at Dollar General. This is from Vendage. This is Vibe. I bought it at Dollar General. 12%.
Fruit punch. Oh, I might have to go check that out. Vendange. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Because their wines are very popular. But this is something that's new. So I bought this $3.50 and change plus tax. It's like $3.75 here, and it's 12%. So I'll review that. So I got 2 things to review.
What size is that container?
That container is, they say you could get 3 bottles of wine out of this. 3 glasses of wine, excuse me.
Is that a concentrate?
500 milliliter. So
okay, all right, half a liter. Okay,
right there. That's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. We all know that's 1 for Jean. That's 1 for Jean, not 3.
Well, folks, that brings us to the end of another show. We had a good time, and we brought in my case, a not good beer. In Jean's case, a good beer. And in David's case, a great beer. So you never know what you're going to get out there. So y'all take care, and see y'all next Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. It's hot if you live in the Southeast. Anywhere else?
Go Saints. Go Saints.
Preseason football. But anyway.
Win that practice game.
I'm ready for football season, but good day, everybody.
I'm going to enjoy baseball.
I'm going to the barbecue. Y'all have a good one.
Okay, have a good time at the barbecue. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, world. Goodbye, America.